Sunday morning at Pennington Place, and it is absolutely beautiful today. I'm going to take you in the rabbitry and we're going to go through all the babies that have been born. We got our last 2 litters born sometime through 11 o'clock last night and this morning. So the boxes are pretty fresh. The blood was pretty fresh, so I think they delivered early this morning. So we'll take a step in there and I'll show them all to you. Okay, this is Sarah. She's back there. She's my American chinchilla. It's okay, Sarah. I'm just looking. She had her baby sometime early this morning. She had 10, but 8 of them passed. These are her little babies. She's got 3 white ones, 3 white chins, and the others are the beautiful gray. So that's Sarah's babies. This is Edie. Edie had her baby sometime early this morning. She had 12. See if I can get one up here. It's okay, baby. She had 12. And she had hers very last because they're still kind of tacky from the blood and everything. So she had 12. But it looks like 3 of them were dead. So she's got 9 of them in there. They're all gray, just like Mama. Usually she has large litters and she doesn't usually lose any, so I'm not sure what happened with those 3. I just found them that way. They were warm, they looked formed, so I don't know if it was just a long time from when she started having them to when she finished, and she just didn't give them the attention that they needed because it took so long to have all those babies. I'm not sure, but anyway, beautiful babies. She'll do great with these. She always does. This is Willow. And these are her babies. Her babies were born on the 27th of August. She has 9. We bred her with Peter. So they're all white. Beautiful babies. I'm just checking to make sure nothing's happened to any of them. Because sometimes you got to check them every day, like I said before in my earlier videos. You check them every day to make sure there's no dead ones, because they can, for some reason, you get one that's weaker, like this one. See how small that one is? I mean, it's eating, it's getting in there to get its food, but it's not big like this one. So there's a few that are smaller, and I check on those, because that means they're just not stronger and they're not getting in there and fighting as hard for their food. So I have to check on them every day to make sure they're still with us, make sure they're still fighting to get their food. So right now she has 9 babies. These are New Zealand whites. This is Urana. Urana was bred with Mr. Big. They're both Californians. There's her little babies. She's got beautiful little babies. She has 9 babies. They were born on the 23rd of August. So they're working on a couple weeks old now. Eyes are opening. Won't be long. They'll be out running around in the cage and eating food, drinking a little bit of water. But for now, they're nice and comfy in their nest box. This is Carla. Carla's got 3 chinchilla babies in here, full-blooded. Carla was bred to Smokey Joe, who's our male American chinchilla. These babies were born July the 29th. So actually, in a week or 2, we'll be looking at getting these guys in the grow-out pen. This is Erica. Erica had a litter on August the 21st. Erica is a New Zealand broken black. We bred her with a New Zealand red. She has 7 babies. Now, we've got these cages up kind of high, so it's hard for me to reach them all. But her babies are getting bigger now. Let me catch this one. It's running underneath everything. Look at that beautiful baby. Look at that beautiful baby. She's got blacks, and I believe she's got, let me see if I can find a broken here. She may have had all blacks. I think she did. Yeah, they're beautiful babies, and they're nice and fat, and they're all up front here in the front of the box. It won't be long, and their eyes will be popping open, and they'll be out running all over the place, and then we'll have to get them in a grow-out pen. This is Stella. Stella's got 5 babies in here. They were born August the 8th. So we're coming up on a month. She is a New Zealand broken black. She was bred to a red New Zealand. So here's one of her babies now. I took the nest box out because the babies were all out of it constantly, and they were basically using it as a litter box. So there they are, bundled up back there. This is Paula. Paula's got 7 babies. Paula's a New Zealand broken black. She was bred to Peter, our white New Zealand. She's got 7 babies that were born July the 22nd. So these ones are probably a week away from going to the grow out pen. Paula has been rebred again with our red New Zealand, so she'll be having babies again the end of September 30th. This is Oreo. Oreo is a New Zealand broken black. Oreo has 4 babies in here, 2 whites and a black and a broken. She was bred to our New Zealand white, Peter. These babies were born on July the 29th. We have rebred Stella. Rebred her to a red New Zealand, so she'll be having babies September the 30th again, somewhere around there. These guys are old enough that they're out of the box all the time, so I've got to get their nesting box out of there today and get it cleaned up and ready for the next go around. Yeah, there's 4 of them. They're very cute. They're curious little critters. This is Shadow. This is Kim's Shadow. She's a TEK Rabbit. She just gave birth not long ago. She has got 6 babies in here. She lost 1. They were born on August the 31st. Shadow is a New Zealand broken black, and she was bred with our broken red. So I'm not sure what collars we're going to have. This is not a black. I imagine we're going to have chestnut. So she's got some beautiful little critters here. Got a couple brokens, and then looks like she may have a booted. But yeah, we've got some solids too. She's got beautiful little ones. This is her first litter, so I'm kind of excited to see how they grow up and if they have mom's body type or not. This is Charlotte. She's the white American chinchilla. We bred her with Smokey Joe, our male chinchilla. She's got 8 babies in there. They were born the 3rd, so they were just born yesterday. The last 2 times we bred Charlotte, she didn't take, and she hasn't been real successful with babies, so I'm not going to get in that box and mess with them. I've already checked them this morning, made sure they were all alive, made sure they were healthy. I don't want to stress her out, and I don't want to stress her babies out because she's not the greatest mom anyway, so I need to give her this chance to be the best that she can be, so I'm not going to stress her. But she does have some white American chinchillas in there, 2 of them, and then the other 6 are gray. This is Noel. Noel is our red New Zealand doe. Noel was born in July of 2015, so she's done well for us through the year or so we've had her. Her litter was born on the 22nd of August. She's the one that has thrown the beautiful New Zealand brokens for us. She has 8 babies currently. Let me pull this box out so we can take a peek at these beautiful things. So, like I said, she's got 8 of them in here, and these guys, their eyes are opening, so they're going to be ready to start jumping out and playing around in the cage soon. But look, she gave us more brokens. There's a beautiful red broken. We have 3 red brokens like this. 2 of them are darker red. They're beautiful babies. And then one of them's a lighter red. Yeah, and they're all tucked in here so nice, and they're sleeping. They're saying, leave me alone. Look how dark red this one is. Nice dark red. Beautiful little face. And then we have a couple booted that have a little bit of white through them. And then she's given us a few beautiful solid reds. So she's doing well for us. She is the one that is pulling through that broken red genetic and helping us out here. We bred her with Banjo, who was our booted New Zealand red buck. So we found a good match, and we're going to keep working on this line. This is Ashley. She is a New Zealand broken black. Ashley's are aggressive, so I'm not going to pull that nest box. I'm not going to mess with her because I really don't want to risk her pouncing all over me. Her babies were born August the 22nd. She had 6. She's got a few brokens in there and some blacks and some whites. She does have some beautiful babies. I don't know if the lighting will let me show her babies in there or not. Probably not, but anyway. Yeah, see, she's jumping. I don't want to stress her either. You stress your rabbits too much, and they get real nervous, then they start jumping around. They jump in the nest box. They can crush their babies, so we'll just leave Ashley alone with her babies. This is Cinder. Cinder has 8 babies in here. 8 very curious little babies. Cinder's a broken New Zealand, and Cinder was bred to Banjo, who is our heavy broken New Zealand red. So she's got some chestnuts in here. She's got some broken blacks. She's got some Charlies with very little collar to them, just around the eyes and the ear area. But Cinder does have Californian in her too. So she's got 8 babies. They were born July the 29th. I've taken their nest box out because, number one, it was too crowded. They could not all fit in there. And then a few started using it as a litter box. So, but no, they're out eating. They're out drinking. They like to eat the hay. Cinder's a good mama. She did well with her 8 babies. This is our beautiful Onyx. This is our TEK Rabbit, Black New Zealand. We bred her with Peter, our white New Zealand, and look, we got 1, 2, 3 beautiful white New Zealand babies. They were born August the 9th. I don't know what to say about Onyx. It's her first litter. There's only 3, but you know, it's her first time. And some first-time moms don't even get their babies raised. Their babies die. They don't produce enough milk. She did have more. I believe she actually had 8 to begin with, but she, being a first-time mom, struggled with milk production, and so they weren't getting enough. And this happens. It's life. So we ended up with 3, but they're beautiful. Look at those little pug noses, and they're just beautiful little girls. This is Chloe. Chloe's one of our TEK rabbits too, and there's one of her babies already being nosy. She's got 5 babies in here. They were born July the 23rd. Chloe is a TEK rabbit. She is a mix between a New Zealand broken black and a Californian. So you see she has the ruby eyes. She took more of the Californian traits. All of her babies have the New Zealand traits. There's 5 of them in here, and I hope you can see them jumping around. She's got broken blacks mostly. There's a Charlie that has the Californian traits, but not the pink eyes. Her babies, we bred Chloe with Banjo, a New Zealand red, and this is what we got. So yeah, her babies are probably close to going out into a grow pen, and we have rebred Charlie, so she'll be due September the 30th with the other batch that we bred on the same day. This is my beautiful Mamie Jane. Mamie's coming to the front. She wants to see what's going on. She's American Chinchilla. She has got 9 chinchilla babies in here. She was bred with Smokey Joe. She gave birth to these babies on that's all right. We'll let her have fun with her babies. She's got 8 of them in here. They're over by the feeder. One's sitting in the feeder. Let me see if I can. One's sitting in the feeder eating. The others are all curled up sleeping around the feeder. And one is over there trying to steal milk from Mom. So that is the end of all of our babies that are in our rabbitry. The others have gone to grow out. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Make all your days beautiful. And you're going to come visit again. We will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.